Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1850 point battle report where I'll be fielding Grey Knights.
And I'll be using Novokh Dynasty Necrons.
So Ross, what are we going to play today?
Today we're going to play Big Guns Never Tire. How that works is we have 4 objective markers out on the field. At the end of the game they are worth, I think, 3 objectives?
They're high prized,
3 victory points each. So you really want to get those points when the game does end. However, if you slay any heavy supports, you will get an additional victory point. But if a heavy support is controlling that victory point, they actually control it, you know, over the troop rules and everything.
They supersede all objective holding rules, they just take it unless there's another heavy support on the objective, you contest it.
Exactly. Basically the mission rules supersede the sort of troop, you know, and outnumbering everything. So they can be very important to hold points, but obviously losing them can also cost you points. Usual caveats, we've got First Blood. Yep. Different from First Strike, that's only the chapter approved. We're keeping to the old school rules because that's what they are in the mission. You also have Slave Warlord and Linebreaker as well.
So guys, let's show you the forces.
So we've got our Novokh Dynasty Necrons here. Playing 1850 points, and I'll be in a Vanguard detachment, so I have 4 command points to use in this game. For my HQ, I have an Overlord with Artifacts of the Aeons, the Veil of Darkness, Warlord trait, Immortal Pride, and a Void Scythe. I've also got a Cryptek with Staff of Light and a Chromatron. For troops, I have 19 Necron Warriors, all with Gauss Flares. For my elites, I have 10 Lich Guards with Hyperphase Swords and 10 Dispersion Shields. I also have a unit of 10 Triarch Praetorians, all armed with Rods of the Covenant. I've also got a Catan Shard of Nightbringer with Catan Power, Cosmic Fire, and Sky of Falling Stars. For fast attacks, I have Canoptic Wraiths, there's 6 of them with Vicious Claws, and I also have 4 Destroyers with Gauss Cannons. And then for flyer, I have a Doom Scythe with the Death Ray and 2 Tesla Destructors. That's my 1850 points of Necrons Novokh Dynasty.
So here we have my 1850 points of Grey Knights, bringing a battalion detachment, giving me 8 command points to play with today. So it's going to be led first of all by Lord Kaldor Drago. Kaldor Drago will have Smite, Sanctuary, Gate of Infinity. We then have Grandmaster Voldus, who also has Smite, Sanctuary, Gate of Infinity and Vortex of Doom, keeping the spells really simple, guys. We then have Castellan Crows, my 3rd HQ, who has Smite, Hammerhand, and he is also going to have the Sanctuary ability. For my troop choices, I've got 2 strike teams, all with 4 halberds, 1 hammer and all stormbolters. Both of those strike teams are identical and they'll all have the Hammerhand and Smite abilities. We then have a Terminator squad with 10 Stormbolters, 8 Halberds, 2 Hammers, and they'll have Smite and Hammerhand. We also have an Apothecary that has a Nemesis Force Halberd with Smite and Hammerhand. And then we have 2 Purifier squads, 4 swords in each unit and 1 hammer in each unit and all Stormbolters. And both units will also have Smite and Hammerhand. And then we have a Purgation squad with 1 Force Sword and a Justicar and 4 Silencers with Smite and Astral Aim. And then lastly we have a Storm Raven gunship with the Twin Last Cannon, Twin Multi-Melta, Storm Strike Missile Launcher and Hurricane Bolter. I should also mention that Drago's Warlord trait is obviously going to be Demon Slayer, which is pretty much useless in this game, but he's going to be my Warlord today. This is the battle map we're playing on today. We're doing Spearhead Assault as well, so that's essentially hammer and anvil, so length to length, but it starts to come up and meets in the centre with a sort of 18-inch zone in the middle. We have 4 objectives with Big Guns Never Tire, so we have 1 objective down here, another one down here, 1 on the opposite end, and the good old famous bomb up here. So we're now going to go ahead and deploy, and we will catch up with you guys in just a wee second. We've finished up deploying and Grey Knights have finished deploying first. Now remember, there hasn't really been an FAQ in the new chapter approved, so we're still having to use the deployment rules for the FAQ, the big FAQ deployment rules for the previous missions in the rulebook. So I finished deploying first, and in the middle here I have my Purgation squad, 2 strike teams, Voldus and Drago himself. We also then have over here my Storm Raven, which has 2 units of Purifiers, and Castellan Crow sitting inside of that. In my Teleportarium I have my 10 Terminators and I have my Apothecary Terminator. That brings me to under 50% worth of points and under 50% of my unit allocation. So yeah, let's see how Necron's deployed.
So let's not kid ourselves, guys, this is going to be a pain to look at. everything is kind of in there. Everything. So we've got our Praetorians up at the front, Lich Guard on the side here. We have our Nightbringer. In the middle on the lowest level is a whole bunch of Necron warriors, Overlord and a Cryptek.
Trust me, they're there.
They're there. Destroyers are on the second and third level of this building. We then have our Doom Scythe just over on this side, and then we have our Wraiths over on this side. It's going to be a lot easier to see. I'm quite an aggressive Necron player. I like to move forwards.
Yeah, they'll be out.
They'll be out in due course.
With that, it's about time, Ross. Would you like to try and seize?
Well, no, with this rules, we roll off, you get +1 for deploying.
Oh, so we do?
Yeah, so we're not playing the chapter approved one, so you need a dice. You want to go first?
Okay, so I get +1 for this. I miss these days.
You miss these days?
Here we go.
It's only been about a month.
Oh, it was 7.
Oh, right, okay, so now
Sorry,
I'll roll
that's a 6, guys.
Yeah, so that counts as 7. So I'll roll to see if I can even seize. I need a 6 here. I'd love to seize, this would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be.
But not today.
Right, don't have much really to describe the plan here, so I can't really drop anything down per the new rules. So all I'll probably do is actually keep my units here in the centre, probably where they are. I don't want to sally forth and risk the wrath of a charge from the Necrons. I want them to come to me. My Storm Raven, let's not kid ourselves, is probably going to fly up and just hunker down somewhere. Let's crack on. Finish up the movement phase, very quick one. Storm Raven's flown over here. Pretty much all I could do with him. Stayed still. Into the psychic phase, and I don't really have anything really to do. Sorry, this is going to be a really boring turn 1 for Grey Knights, but Voldus is going to cast Sanctuary on to the Purgation Squad. You never know. So we're looking for 6 to cast, and I get +1 due to being Battleforged. We don't even get it, and I'm not even going to... Come on, point it. We're going to start off the shooting phase by going straight into the Purgation Squad. That is going to use a stratagem called Psychic Onslaught to give all their silencers strength 5 and -1 AP. They're already D3 damage. So there's 4 silencers there. They're all going to shoot at the Praetorians out front, along with the Stormbolter from the champion. So there'll be 24 shots. Hitting on 3s, reroll all hits due to Drago. It's looking mighty fine. That's 20 hits.
Oh my words.
And then reroll these 4 to 23 hits so far. That 2 was a hit, guys.
Yep.
23 hits. We're strength 5 now, which I believe means I'm wounding on 4. Is that right?
Yep.
4s to wound. Oh my, it's not actually that, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we've got 5, 10, 12 wounds, so half of them have wounded. Now these are -1 to your save.
Yes, it's going to bring me to 4 plus save. I really need this to be amazing.
Oh, it's not bad actually, Ross.
Yeah, it's not, actually it's actually,
yeah, it's pretty
good. It's actually better, so... Yeah. There you go.
D3 damage and your 2 wounds apiece, is that right?
Yep. So we'll
we'll have to do it, yeah. So first one, dead, dead, dead.
Come on. And then
the last one.
Yeah.
So it will kill 4 Praetorians. I'm just going to quickly do the Stormbolter from the champion.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, rerollable. Nope, only 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Would you believe it? It's a wound.
Yeah, that might kill last. Another one.
3 up armor.
Just
no. But 4 Praetorians go down. Next up is a Storm Raven. We're going to shoot everything it has at Ross's 4 destroyers in cover, and I'm in rapid fire range. So we'll start off with the Storm Strike missiles. 2 of them, 2 missile launchers, so we're hitting on 3s due to power the Machine Spirit. 4, I'm actually going to command point it.
Yeah, every destroyer you kill is valuable.
And it's 3 damage apiece this.
Yep.
So we get 2 hits. I'm strength 4, so it'll be 3s to wound. Sorry, strength 8, so 3s to wound. For 1 wound at -2, so that'll bring it to 4 up.
4 up save. I'm going to allow it because I've only got 4 command points, so...
Okay, I get you.
I'll leave it. I mean, I can't afford to waste any command points.
So that will straight up kill 1 though. 3
will
wounds,
it?
3 damage.
Then you've only got last cannons, and then you've got Melta. I'm gonna... let me have a think. After much debate, I decided, nah, not gonna re-roll it. I just need to pray they live. We did do a hypothetical roll though to see if I did. Oh, what a good investment, Ross, because that is a fail.
Okay, good choice. So we'll move on now to the multi-meltas. Why not?
Yep.
So twin multi-melta, hitting on 3s, your power machine spirit. And I've already used my reroll.
You have indeed.
3s to win, strength 8.
I needed to fail this.
Oh, yes! Failed it.
Yes, thank goodness.
Last cannons.
Yep.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Yep.
3s to wound.
Yep.
It's a wound, so -3 will bring you to a 5-up save.
5-up save. No.
What is it? No.
4, and you're going to cause
D6 damage. I need a 3+ to kill another destroyer. Oh, reroll.
It's gone. Yeah, so no one's gone.
So we've killed 2 destroyers so far. Let's get the Hurricane Bolters ready. 2 Hurricane Bolters in rapid fire range on the destroyers. 24 shots, hitting on 3s. It's actually looking a solid hit. So we've got 5 misses, so we get 19 hits.
Okay.
I need a really, really solid wound roll with 5+ here.
Yeah. That was a like.
No, it's not that
for
good.
5s, that's pretty good.
So I caused 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
I need you to roll 6 1-ups here, Ross.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening. I mean, I do have bad luck, but not that bad luck. I did roll 2 ones.
Right, so 1's down to 1 wound. So, end of turn 1, no points scored, no first blood. I am down to 5 command points. Ross is still at 4 command points. I kill 4 Praetorians and 2 destroyers. Not great, guys. None of my other storm bolters are in range to shoot. I just gotta hand it over. So, Novokh Dynasty, take it away.
On to Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 1. So I need to be a bit careful here now. I did consider that command point. I've only got 4, and I feel that was a really good call. I basically need to just be systematic with my approach on this one. I really want to deal with Storm Raven and everything that's inside it. Do that, great, fantastic. Deal with the Purgation squads. Is it the Purgation? Or
yeah, you got it.
Deal with them and I'll be okay. I think I'll be quite happy if I can deal with that and everything inside. Then David will bring in a drop and we'll deal with that later. Keep his other ones like Caldor Drago in the back, and I'm happy. I'm very threatening, but I'm also in combat, but I'm also very good at shooting. With that, let's go on to our movement and I'll do some reanimations. Finished up the movement phase for the Novokh Dynasty Necrons. So it's quite an aggressive move. Trap Praetorians reanimated 2 of the Brethren, while the destroyers reanimated a further 2, bringing them back to full efficiency, which is terrifying. So yeah, that was pretty good. Wraiths have moved forward in this area, Trap Praetorians have moved forward as well. Doomscythe has moved over to here. Necron Warriors have spread out a wee bit, they got my will be done, so they get +1 to hit, which is really handy. Overlord is staying in between them, as is the Cryptek. Lich Guard moved over to here, and Nightbringer moved as well. So a lot of movement there. Really handy. Let's go into the shooting phase. Gonna do the Sky of Falling Stars with my Nightbringer. How that works, I choose 3 different units within 18 inches of it. I can only choose the pure Purgation squads.
Yep.
Because what it does is I basically have to roll less than a unit to cause D3 mortal.
Less than the number of models in the
sorry. Yeah, less than the number of models. You've got 5 in the squads, so got cause 4. Storm Raven's not eligible because I can't roll a 0.
So on a 4 or less, you cause D3 mortal wounds on them. You cause D3 mortal wounds?
4, 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
Gonna go with the Doomscythe first, who is gonna put all its firepower basically into the Storm Raven. Chip away at that would be very handy. So I'm gonna go with the Death Ray first. It's gonna be heavy D3, so how many shots? For only 1. It's gonna be 5 set though, because you're hard to hit and I am also heavy, and don't ignore it. Nope.
Nope.
And then I'm going to put 8 shots into it as well.
Tesla time?
Yep. And it's going to be, you're hard to hit, so I'm not going to get any 6s to get extra shots, but I'm okay with that.
4s to hit though?
4s to hit. Okay.
So half hit?
Yep. 4s to win you.
Yep. Toughness 7, strength 7. 2 wins. AP dash, so it's a 3-up save. I take 1 wound, I am down to 13 wounds.
Gonna go with my destroyers next. Now they're gonna activate extermination protocols so they can reroll hits and wounds, and their target is gonna be the Storm Raven. So I'm gonna be 4s to hit, rerolling all misses, bar the 3s because you are -1.
Hard to hit time.
Do not roll 3s.
Bring it down. Oh,
right,
just as well for rerolls.
Oh my goodness, that was ludicrously bad.
So 4 hit, 1, and the rest are rerolls. Sorry. Still not that good.
Still not that.
Actually, it's not that bad.
No,
what?
that's bad.
8 hits.
Yep, 8 hits in total. It is going to be 5s to win you, but I get to reroll all
You
of
sure
these.
do, Ross.
So,
It's not too
not
bad.
bad. 3 so far. Reroll these. If I can get another 2 or 3, I'd be happy.
Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, no.
Wow. So, there we go.
6 in total.
Yep.
Minus 3. So it's 6 up save time.
You need this to be good.
Come on, dice. 6 ups. Oh, okay, I've got 2.
Yep.
I don't think you can cause enough wounds to kill me.
No, but D3 damage per 1. For 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds.
So I am down to 4. No, I'm at 13, so I'm down to 3 wounds.
Gonna go with the Nightbringer next. Now, I'm gonna Gaze of Death the Storm Raven. Not the best plan because it's 6s to wound anything that is basically a vehicle, but I don't have any other targets.
I get you. Yeah.
So, gonna go for it. Assault D6. For 4 shots.
4 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, because you are hard to hit.
Okay.
Now if I get those 2 6s again,
It's doomed.
it's delightful. So I need a 6 here. I really need a 6. I don't get it, unfortunately.
Don't command point it.
Nah. So I didn't want to do this, but I have to sort of commit, I guess. Gonna have to put the Necron Warriors into the Storm Raven.
Yeah.
So 15 of them within rapid fire range, give me 30 shots, and 4 were not. So that's going to give me 34 shots in total. Hitting on 3s because I gave them my will be done, but you are also hard hit, so they cancel each other out.
Yeah, so 3 step.
3 step, let's see this.
We will be right back.
It's got quite a few hits there, not as many as probably hoped, but still, 5s to wins. That was awful. I've only got 4 wounds.
Yeah, we've only got 3 wounds now. You're -1 to hit.
-1 to win, -1 AP.
To AP, sorry, right. So 4 up saves. I need to, yeah. It's enough. I'm probably going to command point 1.
I would command point 1, definitely. If you just, it's 50-50 chance and you'll survive.
Yeah, going to command point. It'll bring me down to 4 command points, so I've got enough to play with. Here we go.
Yep.
He's dead. So he'll explode on a 6 up.
Don't.
Oh, and that is also first blood to the Necrons. Right, I've disembarked Castellan, the 2 Purifier squads. There we go, but there was 11 models inside of that, so I need more dice. Ross, put 5 dice in my hand, please. I've got 6 here. Yep. So 11 dice, any roll of a 1, a model is slain. I lose 1 model. You can bet it'll be a model to try and reduce charge.
Praetorians are going to go next. Now they're going to put their 5 shots into this Purgation squad. So the other ones in the base level can't see, but the ones
Yeah.
on top can.
Or, yeah, go for it.
5 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
For
4 wins.
4 wins.
-3,
Yep, you're on cover though.
so bring me to a 5 up save then.
Indeed.
Of which I passed 2, so 2 will die.
So I'm going to declare a charge. My wraiths are going to go straight into that Purifier squad on the base level.
The
This is
4 man?
Yep, it's a 6-inch charge to get them.
Okay, so I've got 8 Stormbolter shots. No, I don't. I get 16 Stormbolter shots because they're a rapid fire too. So let me get more dice. I've got 8 in my hand here, Ross.
Yeah, I'm bringing them. I'm bringing them. There's 8 more.
Okay, so 16 shots. Here we go, guys. Hitting on 6s. And Crow doesn't give any rerolls. So that's 2 hits. 3 hits, sorry. And it'll be 5s to wound. You can bet you've got to take a save, Ross, and you're going to fail it. What did I say?
Yeah, okay, so
Anyway.
1's down to 2 wins.
You know what I'm going to say again? You're going to fail the charge.
6-inch charge, you can bet I'm going to spend command point unless I roll like double 1 then. Oh. 3.
Yeah, you've made it.
Oh yeah, 8-inch
8-inch charge.
We're coming for you. So my wraiths are going to do what wraiths do best to try and shred people to bits. Going to be 18 attacks onto this Purifier squad.
Shred them up.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling all misses because I'm Novokh.
Not that there's many.
Not that there's many, only 4. Okay, so I'll give us 17 hits. Wounding on 3s, no re-rolls this time.
Yeah, strength 6, toughness 4.
Yep, again, pretty good, very good.
Minus
Wish there
2.
was more of them. -2 AP with their vicious claws.
Yeah,
2
they're
damage piece.
toast. They are dead. Into the morale phase. We should probably mention Ross chose not to charge those Praetorians. That was a choice.
Yeah, that was a choice. Simply, if I go in and kill him, I think he'll result in the counter charge being so devastating. I'd rather maybe try and pull it out a wee bit.
So just in case you're wondering, guys.
Yeah.
Morale to take, there's only one. It's actually going to be this purgation squad. Leadership 7 because Justicar is dead. I lost 4 guys, so on a 4+ I lose more, but the leadership is re-rollable. Re-roll that thing. Oh, he's alive. Yeah.
End of Novokh Dynasty turn 1, and a pretty good turn all round. We've got rid of the Storm Raven, and we've now got the Purifiers on the ground, or at least not quite, because I can't charge them with Wraiths, which is a bit of a pain, but I'll get them later. I have managed to reanimate loads, which is excellent, and I've taken a bit of the midfield, which is all pretty cool. It's got to be taking points in this one, can't forget that, but really want to cause some early damage, which I think I've successfully done. I am 1-0 to me because I got First Blood, and we are currently sitting on command points. I've got 3 while David still has 4. So let's go into Grey Knights, turn 2.
Not looking good, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. That was a devastating turn for the Necrons. Let's move in. I need to drop my Terminators down, but I'm probably dropping them into their doom if I'm being honest. But Grey Knights, we're the hammer of the Emperor. Let's see if we can hammer these Necrons into obedience. Finished up the movement. We've dropped down my Terminators and Apothecary. These guys don't need to move. Over here we've moved all the strike teams forward, including Valdus and Drago. That's it, guys. That's my full force in play. Let's do some sidekicks. Drago's going to start the psychic phase. He's going to cast Gate of Infinity. 6 to cast, and I get +1 for being Battleforged. I get it with a 9, +1 is 10. You're in range to deny with your Overlord.
Gonna leave it.
Let's redeploy him. Drago has redeployed over here, and he's now going to cast Sanctuary on these Terminators, needing a 6 to cast. I get it with 9, plus another 1 gives me 10. Would you like to deny?
Nah, I'll leave it.
So 4 up invuls on those Terminators. On to Valdus. Now, I've already used Sanctuary and Gate of Infinity, so he just has Vortex of Doom. It's kind of wasted just now, but I'm going to just put it on a model in that unit. There's no other units within 3 inches that will be impacted by it. 8 to cast for D3 mortal wounds, and I get +1 to my dice roll. Don't even come close. And you know what? I'm not even going to bother using a command point for that. And Valdus is going to use his Smite onto the Praetorians. Might as well now. So let's see what we get. We get Smite. It's just 1 mortal wound. I'm assuming you're not denying any of these.
No.
We're going to keep rallying on though.
Yep.
We're actually going to do Smite with the strike team onto him as well.
Yep.
I get it, I don't peril, it's just another mortal wound because mine is nerfed for Rites of Banishment, so that will actually kill a Praetorian.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Yep. Well, I'm not happy with it.
Okay. And I'm going to use... yeah, I'm going to use Smite from the Purgation guy in the middle there.
Yep.
Which we actually failed, but that's not a peril, I believe. We'll double check. Yeah, what am I talking about? Double 1 is a peril, so I'm actually going to use a command point to reroll 1 of these dice.
Yep.
We're fine, and it will actually cause another mortal wound on another Praetorian. Ross has already taken off the one out the front. I'm down to 3 command points.
Just shows how much you actually peril that you don't know that.
I know, that's my first peril in a while. And then these Terminators are going to hammer hand themselves to give them +1 to their wounding rolls.
Sounds good.
Needing a 6. And I get +1 for being Battleforged, so I'm at 7, 8. Do you want to deny?
No, because I've got a plan.
So they are hammer-handed. Moving on to the all-important.
Yep.
So we're now going to go with these Purifying Flame Smites into the race.
Yep.
So we're going to start with Castellan Crow. He's going to try and smite these guys.
I hope. If you roll a double 1 here, it's going to be amazing.
Okay, so we get it, and we get it with technically 12 because...
I can't stop it then.
You can't.
And
so...
Okay.
D6 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Cause a Purifying Flame roll.
Yeah.
That's
no.
6 wounds, so that will actually kill
2.
2, so he will die.
Yep.
And do you want him to take off?
No, take the one furthest away from Drago. Drago.
Oh,
back,
sorry.
yes.
That's fine. So he will die.
Yep.
And then I believe, so that's what, 5 1s down to 2 wounds?
Yep.
Which one?
One closest to Drago.
Him there?
Yep. Of course.
So 2 rests are toast, and we'll do it again with the actual purifiers.
Yep. Please low enough so I can deny.
It's going to be 11 in total, so you can deny, but you need a double 6.
Great.
No.
No.
Can I borrow a dice?
Yeah, yeah.
So D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, don't know on R6, I'll be furious.
2, but it's enough to kill him.
Yep, okay.
So 3 wraiths will go down. That's not bad. I'll take it.
Pretty good.
I know it's hard to see, but the silencer in here is going to shoot his 6 shots into the Praetorians.
Yep.
No psychic onslaught or anything like that. So just 6 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s due to Valdis. Okay, so 4 hits, wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds at full armor saves.
So it's going to be 2 up save.
You're not fully in cover.
3 up. So is it just 1 damage?
It's D3.
It's going to go on that guy at 1.
So he soaks it up, so he is toast. Strike team, rapid firing, all their Stormbolters at the Praetorians. That's 20 shots, 3s to hit, reroll 1s due to Valdis.
Oh, there's a lot of 2s.
A lot of 2s. That's a shocking amount of 2s. Then we get 3 rerolls.
Welcome to my world.
Okay, so 5s to wound now.
Yep.
It's not great.
It's not bad.
It's 4 wounds.
4 wounds, 3 up saves again.
Yeah, dash.
Nars down to wounds.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly do Valdis' rapid firing Stormbolter.
Yep.
10 on 2s, reroll 1s. Wounding on 5s. 4, 1 wound.
Might finish one of the last one. 3 up.
It does.
It does.
Just does it matter?
I'll take off the front because now your charge is really limited. So one of the guys in the back.
Oh, sorry, him.
Yeah. Because now that can't mitigate your charge any further.
And that strike team down there, rapid fire, 20 shots into them.
Okay, okay.
So 3s to hit, reroll 1s due to Valdis. Still, it's actually not too bad. It's better than the first strike team that shot. 4 rerolls.
Unless you get loads of 2s here.
Still not a bad shooting
though.
Not bad. 5s to wound. You know, that's not looking bad.
That's pretty good. 5 wounds?
Yeah, 5 wins in total.
Pretty good. 3 up save. Oh man!
Take another one. 1's down a wound as well. Castellan Crow is actually just in rapid fire range of these Praetorians. Let's continue, see if we can keep the luck going.
Sure, sure, sure. 4
shots hitting on 2s. They all hit. I'd like that roll again though, wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds.
Okay, okay.
1's already down a wound.
And that will slay him.
Okay, okay. We then have 20 shots from the other purifiers. We'll get that dice ready. Purifiers, rapid firing, 20 Stormbolter shots into the Praetorians. There's 3 of them left, so 3s to hit. But that's actually quite good. Yeah, 5 missed, so it's not too bad. 5s to wound, however. If I could nick another Praetorian, I'd be so chuffed.
I would be too, if you can do it.
Oh, it's looking not bad. 4, 5 wounds again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will now be up to 2+ save, because I'm now all
You
covered.
are indeed, you are all in cover.
Yeah, so let's do this. Don't know 1s, Ross, come on. Ah, 1-1, but that would have been a dead Praetorian if I'd gone otherwise, so okay.
So my Terminator squad, there's 10 of them, all with Stormbolters, and they're all within rapid fire range of Ross's warrior bomb here in the middle.
Yep, can't see them, but they're there.
Yeah, so there's 19 warriors versus my 40 rapid firing Stormbolters. Who's going to come out on top? I think the warriors will.
Yeah.
So I will get reroll all hits due to Calder Drago, but I'm going to use 2 command points, bring me down to 1, to use Cybo Ammunition. And that will give them Strength 5, AP -1 Stormbolters.
Good call.
Right, here we go, here we go. 40 shots, hitting on 3s, rerollable. Oh god, let's reroll.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be back. So we managed to score, after rerolls, 35 hits. Thank you, Drago.
Yeah.
5s to wound due to Cybo Ammunition. Sorry, 3s to wound due to Cybo Ammunition. We'll be right back. So we managed to cause 27 wounds.
Yikes.
Now I do get -1 AP due to Cybo Ammunition, and you're not fully in cover. So 5 up saves.
5 up saves, I need to make quite a few of these, otherwise this game just changed.
I think you've made enough.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you made plenty. Right, so Ross will show you around here. There's a massive zone of space. I killed 15 of the 19, but that meant my objective was not achieved because Ross has some serious reanimation coming. I've still got 4 shots left. Could these be the 4 most heroic shots ever? I'm going to shoot with the Apothecary next. He's not in rapid fire range anymore. Into the Warriors. 2 shots hitting on 3.
Rerolling.
Reroll because the Drago's there. That's 2 hits. Winding on 4s because there's no Cybele ammunition on him. 4 up save.
4 up save. You need to pass 1. Oh yes, thank goodness. So you can't wipe them.
No, and I'll just go into Drago now. 2 up with his Stormbolter. He's not in rapid fire. 4s to wind for 1 wind.
Yeah, 4 up save. Nah, 2
so
down.
I managed to get them down to 2 remaining. I killed 17 warriors though with Stormbolters.
Pretty good.
It's charge time. This is a very important charge race for Grey Knights, so we're going to charge the strike team into the Praetorians first.
Okay.
Overwatch, Ross?
Yep, 3 shots, hit on 6s.
You get 1?
Get 1. Wounding you on 3s.
Sure are, mate. Ugh.
Yep.
-3, but I'm in cover, so it'll be a 5 up save.
Yep.
Oh, so 1 of the strike team will die. I'll just take him off because I don't want to reduce my charge.
Yep.
It's an 8-inch charge for them. Oh.
You've only got 1 command point left.
I know, but I would rather Voldus in there.
Yep.
But the Voldus is a longer charge.
And I don't think he can go through his own models.
No. I'm gonna have to re-roll that 3, use my last command point. 50-50 chance. I need a 4+ here.
Okay.
Fate be shining? Nah, it's not shining, and that will stop Voldus from charging. So yeah, let's move on. We've got a 10-inch charge from the Terminators into those Wraiths. Can we make it?
No.
Not even close. And we've got an 11-inch charge from Drago. Yeah, that's cocked. It won't make it, Ross, because even if I have 6, but I need those dice over because we're just going to charge the Purifiers in, and we're going to charge in Castellan. So Purifiers, look, they make it, and Castellan, they make it. And there's 1 last charge to make. This strike team can do an 11-inch charge up to those Praetorians. Do you want to Overwatch, buddy?
Absolutely. 3 shots, hit on 6s. Never mind.
It's an 11-inch charge. Oh! Whoa. Well, they make it in. So my first combat is going to be this strike team. 4 halberd attacks and 2 Nemesis Demon Hammers. We're going to go with the halberds first, so 4 of them hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. And we're going to be strength 5 with the halberd, so wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds, that's 2 5s. These are -2 to your save.
So it's going to be 5 up saves. 1's made, 1 goes through.
It's D3 damage, it won't make a difference, so he will just soak up the wound.
Yep.
Because he's already got 1 left.
Done.
And then we've got 2 Nemesis Demon Hammer swings, so hitting on 4s due to -1 to hit. For nothing. Purifiers next, so we've got 4 Nemesis 4 swords. Going to be hitting on 3s. What did I get? Only 2 hit. Not great, guys. Wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds.
Nice.
Straight to your 3 up invulns.
So 1 goes through.
It's D3 damage.
Okay, go for it.
So on a 5 or 6, 1 will die. Not even close now. Got no rerolls. That's not good. We're moving into the hammer next. Hitting on 4s due to -1. 2 hits.
Oh wow.
Wounding on 3s due to strength 8. For nothing. And I've got no command points, so 1 just takes a wound. Castellan Crow is going to swing the Black Blade, so 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerollable. They all hit.
Nice.
Wounding on 5s, but reroll all failed wounds. So reroll these 3. So I've made 4 wounds. Now, any successful wound roll, I get to make an attack for each of those successful wounds. So I'll get another 4 attacks. These cannot generate other attacks. So hitting on 2s with these, rerollable. So another 4 hit, and wounding on 5s, rerollable. So none of them so far. Rolling again. For another 2 wounds. So that's 6 wounds in total, no AP on this.
3 up, invul saves.
So He kills a wraith and one goes down a wound.
So wraiths have taken quite a beating, but hopefully can do some shredding back. 6 attacks for them in total. Going to be 3s to hit, re-rolling because you did charge me. Thank goodness for Novokh. Okay, okay. 3s to injure.
This in the purifiers, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going after Crow. Not yet, anyway. So I'll be 3 wounds, minus 2 AP.
5 up saves. 2 purifiers go down. That won't be enough to cause a morale.
Trapatorian's next. Gonna attack onto the strike team.
Yeah.
4 attacks, hit on 3s, no rerolls because they're not Novokh.
Oh.
Would have been nice if they were Novokh. 3s to wounds. That's a bit better.
2
minus
wins.
3 AP, so it should be 6s.
6 up saves on these strike teams. Come on, Emperor Protect. No. 2 will die. Morale phase. None here. None over there. And your warriors?
So yeah, my warriors are going to be immune because my warlord has Immortal Pride. Everything within 6 inches basically doesn't take a morale check. Just say the Trapatorians may have taken a huge amount of damage, but they are immune to the effects of morale, so they're staying about.
End of turn 2 for Grey Knights, and I'm not disappointed. That was actually a good turn. Let's be realistic here. We just rinsed 17 warriors. We rinsed 6 Praetorians because we were at 8 at the time. We've just also taken out 4 wraiths. For not having much firepower except for Stormbolters, I'm actually really proud of that. That was really good. I'm a bit worried of the retaliation. I need to hope Ross whiffs his reanimation like he's never done it before. So let's see how that actually goes. Moving to Necrons, turn 2. Oh, score is actually 1-0 to Necrons still. I'm out of command points and Ross has 3 command points.
On to Novokh, Dynasty Necrons, turn 2. Devastating turn from David there, but one critical thing with Necrons is you need to finish the unit.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's a pain, and he came so close with many, it's going to mitigate a lot of my reanimations. I have to keep within unit coherency in order to truly reanimate. So the Trapatorians can only do it as a level base. They can't, because there's nowhere to do on the level, so I'm going to have to do 3 inches down. The Necron Warriors, there's only 2 of them, so that's going to be very limited as well. But basically I need a really good turn from the Destroyers and a couple other elements, and then it's going to basically make a crippling game for the Grey Knights. Let's hope we do some damage, but let's do some movement and some reanimation. Finished up the Necron movement there. So the Destroyers have moved up here, giving them a bit of protection, but obviously going to target the Terminators. Just as many as I can bring down is better. Wraiths have retreated, just basically because they can recharge if they wish. The Neckbringer has followed on behind them just to add some more weight of fire. Trapatorians reanimated. Now I can only keep them within unit coherency, so because it's a vertical ledge I've got sort of a wee bit extra in coherency. Bringing back 4, though I did have a few more, I rolled really well, so that helps. Ledge Guard have moved up to try and take in this middle as well. Necron Warriors, I got loads back, but I could only fit in 7 round my 2 guys. So they have moved this way, they have My Will Be Done, and the Overlord and Cryptic have followed suit as well. Yep, and the Doom Scythe has moved over here, which is kind of handy. So yeah, that's my movement. Let's do Catan powers. Catan power for the Nightbringer, I'm going to activate Cosmic Fire. Every unit within 9 inches of him suffers D3 mortal wounds on a 4+. So that'll be Crows just within range, this strike team, and this strike team here.
Smashing.
So we start with Crow, 4+.
Nope.
Next one is just the race one.
You mean the Purifiers?
Nope. And the strike team. Yep.
D3.
D3.
Smash them up. What'd you get? They're smashed up.
They're gone.
They are wiped.
Next up, I'm going to go with the Destroyers in the shooting phase. Now they're going for the Terminators, that has to happen. I'm going to activate Extermination Protocols. Of course, I'm down to 2 command points. I don't want to say I'm, spamming this, but I am.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I? Reroll hits and wounds. It's 2.
Okay.
It's 12 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Thank goodness for Extermination Protocols, because that was pretty miserable. So all but 1.
11 hits.
Yep.
3s to wound my termies.
Yep.
Don't smack them up.
And reroll. That was caught. Oh my words.
So take out the wounds, so you got 5 wounds so far?
Yep, that was a fail. More like it, there we go. So
probably
10
wounds. -3.
Stratagem is
Brutal.
Wonderful.
So -3, they are sanctuaried at the moment, so it's 4 up invul saves. I think I'm going to lose a lot of Terminators here. I'm going to lose a lot of Terminators. I'm going to lose probably most of them.
Well, they're D3 damage, so we'll do this bit by bit. 2 wounds piece.
Yeah, go for it.
So, first one. So that mitigates.
Yep, so 1 is now dead because it'll soak up. Next one. That's a 3, so 2 are now dead. 3 are now dead. And then we'll soak another one, so 4 are dead. 5 die, so half the squad is gone.
Praetorians next, who became free because the gate, you know, from the Nightbringer destroying the unit, so that's not bad. 4 of them here are going to fire at the Purifiers. These 2 at the strike team here.
Smashing, go for it.
Let's go with the strike team first. 2 shots in on 3s. Okay, wounding on 3s.
To wound, -3, they're in cover, so 5 up save. He's fine.
Okay, 4 shots though, hitting on 3s.
On the Purifiers.
Wounding on 3s.
Sure are, Ross.
Ah!
So 1 wound, -3 ring to a 6 up save. So 1 Purifier will bite the dust.
These Necron warriors are going to try and finish the job. All the shots into the Purifiers. 9 shots hit on 2s because they are my will be done. So we've got 2 misses.
So 7 hits.
4s to wounds. 4, not bad. Pretty pleased with that.
4 wounds, puts me to a 4 up save. They are toast.
Nightbringer to go next, and he's going to do his Gaze of Death onto Crow.
Go for it.
So it's 12-inch gun, it's assault D6. I really need this to be high or I'd be tempted to reroll this. It's gone, too eager. 3, I'll take it.
Yeah, cool.
2's to hit.
Yep.
All hit. 2's to wound you. All wound, -4 AP, you got any invul?
4 up Iron Halo.
Oh nice.
Failed 1.
So it's only D3 damage for 1 wound.
I'm down to 4.
Doom South next, going to put all the shots just into the strike team here. Can't target Valdis yet, he's not on his own, might get him later. Start with the Death Ray, D3 shots, 4 or 3. Hitting on 4s because I moved.
For 2 hits, 2 6s, very nice.
Gonna need 2s to wound you.
2s to wound, 2s for 6 up saves.
6 up saves, you're on cover.
So 2 6 up saves. 2 of them will die. Do you want to do the Tesla just now before you forget?
Yeah, we'll do it before I forget. How could I forget? Tesla, 8 shots, hitting on 3s, 6s explode. So
there's 2 more for those 6.
Okay, I'll just remove the misses. Gonna be 3s to wound you.
It sure is, buddy.
Oh.
So how many wins?
Only 3.
And I'm down to 2 guys remaining. She killed 2 already. These are 2 up saves because of cover. 1 more die, so I'm just left with the Justicard in that strike team now.
So I'm going to charge the Wraiths into Crow. Yep, you do get to Overwatch.
4 stumble shots. I get 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. For a wound.
Really? 3s? Oh.
Giga wounds!
How, Wraith? Stop dying!
Charge time.
Charge time.
Plenty. 7 inches, the Wraiths are smacking in.
No more charges for me this turn. I really don't want to put the Trap Praetorians in at the moment. I'll save it. So it's going to be Strength Crow. 6 attacks with the Wraiths. Hit on 3s. Rerolling due to Novokh.
Okay, 2 rerolls. For 5 hits.
5 hits. 3s to wound you.
Sure is, buddy.
All wounds.
-4 up,
-2,
Iron Halo. He's 2 up armor anyway, so that'll be enough to kill him, but I believe he does get to strike now. So, heroic sacrifice for Crow. Before he's removed, he does get to attack back, so 5 attacks, hitting on 2 is rerollable. So, that's 4 hits. Wounding on 5 is rerollable with the Black Blade. Rerollable. Wow. So that will actually, I need another 4 dice because every successful wound I get to attack again, but these cannot generate further attacks. Here we go. So 2 hits, rerollable. So another 4 hit and 5s to wound, rerollable. So far we've got 5 wounds. Oh, reroll these. Sure, there's a pile of wins. 3 up saves.
3 up saves.
I think I've just killed
the Wraith.
Yeah, so he's took the race with him. Right, into the morale phase. So my strike team there, now that's a purgation squad. The strike team here lost 3 guys. So on a 6+ they will lose more, but it is re-rollable. They're fine. And more importantly though, my Terminators lost 5 guys. So on a 4+ they'll lose more. Again, re-rollable. Re-rollable.
Should be 6 here.
Nah, so I'll lose 1 more Terminator. That's terrible though.
End of Novokh Dynasty, Necrons turn 2, and another pretty good round for us there as well. Dealing with a lot of David's close units of the Grey Knights, that was pretty good. Strike team, Purifiers, Crow, though Crow did a heroic take of the Wraiths back.
He did heroically sacrifice, as his rule says.
David is down to now just about 10 models, which is going to be a problem. Let's see what he can do if he can make a heroic turn back as we go into Grey Knights turn 3.
So this may possibly be the last Grey Knight turn that we get to see here. So I'm going to go hyper aggressive. Everyone's going to go forward. Everyone's going to shoot. Everyone's going to charge. Oh wait, I don't have much left. We're just going to do what we can. Super quick. Purifiers, Purgation Squad staying where he is. Voldis and the Justicar from the strike team are sallying forth. Over here, I actually brought back one of the Terminators with the Apothecary. So they're moving forward with the Apothecary at the back. And Drago's moved around here. Yes. Drago's going to kick off the Psychic phase. He's going to Gate of Infinity for 6. And I get +1 Brigade Battleforged. I get it with 6, +1 is 7. I get it with 7. Would you like to deny?
Does it take him and a unit?
No, him.
Oh, right. Yeah, I kind of want to stop him. And a 6 I can possibly stop. Immortal Pride?
No, you need more than that. But that was more.
That was a lot.
You needed an 8 to stop it.
Well, I did.
Drago is now going to smite, and the closest unit is actually going to be the only unit he's in range to charge with. The Nightbringer.
Bring it.
Smite time. I've smited you. You only suffer a mortal wound, mate.
Great.
On to Voldis. He is going to start by Vortexing of Doom. You know what, I'm going to Vortex of Doom this model here.
Yep. So
that basically it will hit, sorry, that model there. So it will hit D3 mortal wounds on them and D3 mortal wounds on those Lich Guard. Cool. If I get it off, that is. I get it off 5, 6, 7, 8, +1 is 9. You've got no more denies, I believe.
Don't.
So D3 mortal wounds on the Praetorians and D3 on the Lich Guard. Because I pick a model, not the whole unit.
Lich Guards?
No, that was the Praetorians, mate.
Okay.
So 1 wound on the Praetorians and Lich Guard. A model dies. Voldis is now going to Sanctuary himself to get himself a 3-up invul. He does. So Sanctuary is off. He gets a 3-up invul save. And you know what? I don't even care really if it makes the charge more difficult. He's now going to smite the Praetorians. Take that Praetorian off that's wounded. And you know what? I'm going to risk it. We're going to cast a smite with the Justicar there into the Praetorians. I get it because I get +1 from being Battleforged, so 1 is wounded. I'm sure Ross will tell me in a moment which one he wants wounded, because I'm going to do it again.
Which one's this?
I did smite, I got it off. Which one do you want to have a mortal wound?
Take it off that.
No, he's not dead, he just takes a wound.
Alright, more wound, yep.
Yeah.
More wound him.
And the Purgation Squad's going to mortal wound as well, hopefully. Oh look, he does, so yeah, take him off. That's 2 mortal wounds he suffered. And lastly over here, we're going to do a smite with the Apothecary up onto the Destroyers. If I can get a wound, it's at least a dead guy. I do, so that Destroyer that's down to 1 wound is dead.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hammer Hand with the Terminators on themselves, because why not? And they're hammer handed as well. Justicar is going to rapid fire his Stormbolter into these warriors. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s due to Voldis. Wounding on 4s. For 1 wound Ross.
Okay, 4-up save.
He's fine.
Yep.
And we'll do the same again for Voldis, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Same unit he's targeting, guys. And 4s. For nothing. Terminators are going to rapid fire into these warriors. I say one of the models is going to rapid fire, the rest cannot. A total of 12 shots, and they reroll all hits because they're within 6 inches of Drago. Sure. It's very solid shooting so far. Thanks, Ross. So that would be 10 hits in total. Wounding you on 4s. for a 4 wounds in total.
4 up saves?
Yeah, 4 up saves. So 2 go down. I'm just going to quickly do the Apothecary's Stormbolter. No, he doesn't have a Stormbolter. It's Drago's Stormbolter, my bad. Reroll all hits. And 4s. 1 more wound. So I think it's 3 have died in total. Purgation Squad's going to put 6 shots into the warriors with the silencer. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s because of all this. Okay, so we get 5 hits, and wounding on 4s for 3 wounds at 4 up save. So 3 more go down. Declaring a charge with Valdis first of all. I'm going to charge the Praetorians and the Nightbringer. It's a 9-inch charge, and Ross can overwatch with the Nightbringer, but there's no overwatch with the Praetorians because they don't have line of sight. So Ross, Gaze of Death.
Gaze of Death, D6 shots. For 6 shots.
There's 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is this into Valdis?
This is into Valdis.
Okay, 6 is to hit.
You get 1.
Yep. 2 is to wins.
It sure is.
Take a wins.
It's 3 up invul because I'm sanctuaried. I'll take D3 wins.
You'll take D6. Oh, D3.
Do D3.
Yeah. 3 wins.
3 wins. I'm leaving down to 3. Let's quickly do the charge.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh my word, he wants it. So Valdis is in.
Okay.
That will stop the overwatch because a Juster card did declare a charge, but you can't shoot anymore. So he'll charge in. He did a 10-inch charge to get in. And he makes it as well.
Jeez, oh.
Drago's going to longbone 12-inch charge as well to the Nightbringer. You never know. No, he's too terrified. And it's Terminator's time to run and gun through the terrain. It's 12 inches to get to the Overlord, 11 to the Warrior, 10 to the Cryptic. I'm going to multi-charge these bad boys.
We'll have some Overwatch then. Start with Cryptic, 3 shots, Staff of Light. It's going to be 6s. 1 hit, 3's to win, so don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, okay, good point.
The Overlord doesn't have anything, he's just got a Void.
Oh, right, okay. Yep. Oh, Void Reaper.
So it's going to be rapid fire for 1 of them, and then 2 normal shots for the other one.
So 4 shots.
4 shots, 10 on 6s.
For 1.
1. Wounding on 4s.
4s.
Yep.
For 1. Bring me to a 4 up save. Sorry, a 3 up armor save. What am I talking about? He's fine. So can I get a wee dice?
Yep, so you're going to need what, 10-inch?
It's 10 for the shortest charge, 11 and 12 are the other ones. But the pile-in should hopefully help. So basically I'm looking for a 10-inch charge. Oh, we've got 5. No, I don't make it. So they fall short, but we did get to the Nightbringer. Into combat, Valdis is going to swing his hammer. I think it's the Malleus Agrian, whatever it's called. Anyway, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s because my hammer is no minuses to hit. So they all hit. Strength 8, so it'll be 3s to wound the Nightbringer. Loving it, because 4 wounds now. You do have a 4 up invul.
Yep.
It's 3 damage a piece here.
I need to pass loads of these.
Yeah, you're right.
I could reroll 1 of them, that was a fail. Could reroll 1 to try and survive. But I think I'm actually going to take the death.
So Nightbringer's dead.
Does he explode? Please explode. I'd love for it to explode.
No.
Spend a command point.
I wouldn't.
No, I'll save it for other fun later on.
Just to mention, guys, my Justicar, I chose to
get closer to the Nightbringer.
So he's not in range anymore to actually charge or attack. End of Grey Knight turn 3, and you know, it wasn't a bad turn, let's be honest guys. We killed more Praetorians, we killed more Warriors, we killed a Lich Guard, we killed a Destroyer. But Valdis, what a champ, hey? He just came up and threw the Nightbringer to the ground. And didn't die for the explosion, so I'm happy for that. I'm going to be honest, the game's still looking very precarious for Grey Knights. The score is still 1-0 to Grey Knights, and it's also command points. I'm out. Ross, I believe you have 2.
2.
Yeah, let's pass it on. The Necrons turn 3.
So another quite devastating turn from the Grey Knights. So the problem is, again, you've got finished units when it comes to Necrons. I am going to reanimate, and I have a lot more space to reanimate. This time the Warriors are a bit more spread out, and there's 3 of them. Should bring me back a fair few Warriors. The Praetorians have plenty of space as well. bring back some more guys, and then I am in great position to rapid fire and charge many units. With that, let's do that. Finished up the movement phase for the Necrons. So we had 7 Necron warriors come back. They have moved forward to basically in rapid fire range of the Terminators. Got the Lord and Cryptic cowering back because I don't want them to die. Destroyers have moved back slightly, but still in line of sight of the Terminators. Voldus and this, I think that's still a strike team, possibly their leader. Justicar, they are surrounded. I plan for them to die horrifically. This one guy, yeah, I might shoot him, deal with him later. And then our Doom Scythe has moved over here as well. So yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of stuff. Let's get our, no, Catan's dead, so let's not do Catan powers, let's do shooting. Starting up the Triad Praetorians, they're just going to put their shots into this lone Purgation squad.
Yep.
Yep, 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Nice.
Phenomenal start.
3s to wins.
It is indeed. Give me lots of 1s and 2s. You only gave me 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay, so four wins. It's 5-up save because I'm in cover. Watch these 5-ups. I gave you 1 6-up. He's dead.
He's dead.
And that's a Big Guns Never Tire point.
Surprise, surprise! Extermination protocols again from the Destroyers. We're going after the Terminators.
Loving it.
Bring them down. It's only going to be 9 shots this time because you did slay 1 last time.
Okay.
3s to hit. Rerolling all misses.
Which is 1.
Only 1. Okay. 3s to wins. Don't count drop dice. 3s to wins. Wow, that was a command point probably not worth spending.
Yeah, sure. Okay. 4-up invuls. No, sorry, 5-up invuls. So 1, that's done. So 2, 3. Yeah, you need to roll the D3 damage. It's not enough to kill him outright.
Cool. D3 damage. First one.
One's dead. 2 are dead. 3 are dead.
I think that's almost them.
4 are dead, and that's enough to kill the squad. 5 are dead. The Terminators are toast.
Necron Warriors next, who were planning to go for the Terminators, but they're dead, and that was awesome. Needed. So Voldus is actually now the closest target. You can bet I'm going to put some shots into him.
Okay.
9 of them are in rapid fire range, 1 isn't, so it's going to give us 19 shots. Hitting on 2s because I will be done. Great, and thanks to my will be done, it's a bit better.
17 hits.
4s to wins. Oh my.
Voldus is fine.
Is he? It's
yeah,
he's
minus 1 AP. So 3-up armor save. Told you.
He's actually fine.
He's got 1 wound left. He's fine.
Cryptic Nick into your Justicar, because you know what? I would take Voldus in combat then. Fine, we'll do this.
Okay.
3 shots from the Cryptic, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, minus 2 AP.
Sure it's not minus 3.
No, it's
minus 2, so 5-up. He's fine, he's dead.
Let's go, we're going to charge Voldus. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, sure do. So 4 6s, reroll hits a 1. Wounding on 5s. For a wound.
Okay, 3-up save.
You take a wound, sir.
Okay.
Charge time.
It's going to be very low.
Don't roll a double 1. They're in.
They're in. I'll move them in first and work out the Triad Praetorians after. Triad Praetorians, what about Voldus as well? Oh wow. Right, Voldus, time to go. I don't think I've ever killed Voldus before, so I'm excited for this because he's hampered me by long bomb charges so many times.
Okay, go for it.
Lich Guard going to go first. They're all within an inch of a model who is within an inch of him, so it's going to be 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s, and I get to reroll because I'm Novokh. Okay.
Voldus is so okay.
He is not okay, David. He is so. He is the definition of not okay.
16 hits.
Yep, 3s to injure.
These face swords.
Yep, heavy face swords. Not strength 8, but strength like I think 6.
Okay, ton of wounds.
Fine. Please don't do this, David. Oh,
dead.
Dead.
So he's dead.
That is it for the Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 3. And you know what? We dealt with a lot of the chaff, but most importantly we got rid of those Terminators, and the Destroyers certainly did their job there very efficiently. Eliminated Voldus, which is absolutely excellent, and also destroyed the Purgation Squad, which gave me another victory point, as big guns never tire. Get one for heavy sports. Brings the victory points now 2 to none, and also command points. I have 1, David has 0.
So Ross, on that, I'm really realistically left with Kaldor Drago and an Apothecary. I'm not going to continue.
No.
I'll get 1 point for Linebreaker, but the score, final score, 2-1 to you, mate. You take it, you've owned it.
Absolutely. Let's
Well
have a
done.
word about how that went.
So guys, that was a bit of a bloodbath. That went, it could have actually gone either way. I think Necrons took the ascendancy quite early on with the Storm Raven kill, but I think when those Terminators dropped in, it beginning to put a seed of doubt in the Necrons' mind that they might be able to pull this around. But leaving 2 Necron warriors alive, if you don't kill them, it means nothing. If you've left 1 alive, it doesn't even matter.
That is the key thing with Necrons, is if you do not wipe the unit,
yeah,
don't bother. You know, you have to destroy them, and that 40 shots with Kaldor Drago as well was really, really good. Immortal Pride, certainly if you are taking Necron warriors and big blobs, is absolutely key.
I think it's a must.
It's kind of a must. I've used it a few times now, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes I don't take Necron warriors. When I do take the elite combat force, I sometimes take, which is Lich Guard and Wraith, sometimes try our Praetorians, but I took a Necron blob and I was quite happy with how it kind of worked out.
Me too.
Losing obviously sort of Storm Raven, I thought was very essential. You almost got the Triarch Praetorians as well. If you'd got them and the warriors, this game would have been entirely different. But just being able to reanimate is obviously a very key part of Necrons. You have to stop us. If you don't stop us, I'll get you.
I think there was two quite pivotal moments, not pivotal, but there were quite key moments I really enjoyed seeing, which was Castle and Crow.
Yes.
Castle and Crow, he dies and takes the race with him.
Champion.
Didn't think that would happen, but apparently it does. The guy knows how to wound, apparently, for days. And Voldus just going, you know what, I'm not scared of you, Nightbringer.
Yeah, long bomb charges seems to be, when you play Voldus, that seems to be his thing. I've seen you make a 12-inch charge and then smack a Muller or Forge Fiend out of the sky. Now you've done an 11-inch charge
and smash the Nightbringer.
Smash the Nightbringer into the dust.
But let's be honest with ourselves here, even though it was fun, it wasn't enough.
No, that was not enough.
Necron seized it.
You did a lot of damage there, but you didn't finish me and I just came back.
Yeah. So guys, first of all, thanks for watching. We had a ton of fun playing that battle report. It was good to see the swing and have some characters do some epic stuff. Join us again for another one of our battle reports. Comment, like, share and subscribe. Check us out in the links down below for Facebook and Patreon if you wish to support the channel. We'd love to help bring more content to you guys. But lastly, as always, from me and from Ross, we'll see you again. Another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.